Have you ever felt like you give your everything to someone? Your happiness, your comfort, your time, and in return, you get only coldness and indifference? The very people without whom your life feels empty don't value you the same way. Your partner, your friends, even your family, they all take your presence for granted without realizing your true worth. And the pain gets deeper when you realize how much you've done for them. Yet they don't give you the love, respect, or care you truly deserve. So why does this happen? Why do the people who matter most to us sometimes start taking us lightly? The real reason is simple, but eye-opening. When something is always available, its value starts to drop. If water is always nearby, we don't think much of it. But in a desert, every drop feels like gold. The same happens with people. If you're always there for someone, always saying yes, always putting their needs above your own, over time, your presence stops feeling special. You become an option, not a priority. If you've ever felt this pain, this lesson will open your eyes. Today, we'll learn how to get your value back and how to make people truly feel the weight of your absence. The 3 big changes this will bring to your life. 1. Your partner, friends, and family will start valuing you more. 2. Your self-respect and confidence will grow stronger because you'll start living on your terms, not just for others. 3. People will fear losing you because your absence will become rare and valuable. If you want people to respect you, understand your true worth, and miss your presence, hit the like button and subscribe. Here, you don't just get motivation. You get real, practical steps that change lives. Value yourself first. Ask yourself, why do people start taking you for granted? Why, even when you stand by them in their hardest times, do they still not value you? The biggest reason, you've stopped valuing yourself. If you don't see yourself as valuable, the world won't either. The world gives you the same respect you give yourself. If you see yourself as small, if you're always available for everyone, if you keep delaying your own dreams, people will start seeing you the same way. More availability equals less value. It's a hard truth. What's always within reach feels less important. If you say yes to everything, never value your own time or energy, people will assume you'll always be there, and they'll undervalue your presence. So decide, do you want to be easily available, or do you want to be valuable? If you want respect, love, and genuine care, don't build your life around others' terms. Set your goals, follow your passions, and become the kind of person people miss even when you're not around. Distance doesn't mean breaking the relationship. Some people think creating distance means ending a bond. But it's not that. It's about raising your value. When you are always available, people forget your worth. When you set boundaries and focus on yourself, people start to notice your absence, and they miss you. This works with partners, friends, and family alike. The person who's always free becomes the default option. But when you limit your availability and work on your own growth, your presence becomes rare, and rare things are precious. The danger of always saying yes. Saying yes to every request sends the message that you have no boundaries. It shows you keep your needs last, and people start valuing you less. But when you set limits and give priority to yourself, no one can take you for granted. Focus on your own growth. That's what makes you valuable. When you work on your career, your goals, and your peace of mind, you create a different kind of presence. People see that you're not just there to serve others. You have your own identity and ambition. That's when you stop being a need and become a desire. Don't just be needed. Be wanted. There are two types of people in this world. Those who are remembered only when they're needed, and those who are wanted just because they're special. If you want to be remembered even in your absence, you must become a desire, not just a convenience. Self-respect and independence. If you want people to stop taking you lightly, start by respecting yourself. Be independent. Build your own identity and do something that makes you stand out. When people realize you can be happy and strong without them, they'll value you even more. Scarcity equals true value. Anything easily available loses its worth. Anything rare becomes precious. If gold were common, it wouldn't be valuable. The same applies to people. When you set boundaries and stick to your priorities, people start fearing the idea of losing you. Practical steps you can start right now. 1. Set boundaries. Don't say yes to everything. Respect your time. 2. Prioritize yourself. Give at least 1 to 2 hours daily to your goals or hobbies. 3. Communicate clearly. Let people know when you are and aren't available. 4. Be self-reliant. Work on your emotional and mental strength. 5. Create space slowly. Don't cut off suddenly. Just limit your presence wisely. Final thought. Don't make yourself so cheap that anyone can take you for granted. Understand your worth. Live by your priorities, and the world will give you the respect you deserve. Now ask yourself, are you ready to raise your value? If yes, start today. Set your priorities, build your boundaries, and reclaim your worth. When you change, the world around you will change, and people will treat you the way you've always deserved.